Welcome back to the Hardcore series. This is my first drop back at Vindicta's. I'm like, 13 minutes in, and I already got a Crest of Zeros. So that's 4 more Ilichenko components, do I have enough things to make the upgraded version? No, I have not done enough Greg to have the Sliskean essence to make this an upgraded version, but yeah, 4 Ilichenko components down, hopefully 1 more to go to get Aftershock on my staff. Saying putting Aftershock on my staff sounds super suggestive. Let's just move past that. OBS forgot my microphone existed again, so no live commentary on this, but I got the Glimmering Scale, which means I'm done with the 2 Vindicta pets at just over 1,000 kills. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be completely done with this boss because of all the Aftershock perks I'll want. 1 more addition to the pet tab. We got the magic pets sandwiched between the Vindicta pets in there. Got a Dragon Rider Lance, which means I've got the components to go for an Aftershock 4 perk as well as a Precise 6 Aftershock 1 gizmo for my main hand melee weapon. I've been stuck losing Aftershock stacks because I've got just Precise 6 on my main hand Drygor. It was so nice to be able to AFK the leveling process of the gear now that I have aggression potions. It's faster and more AFK when they group up to get AoE'd down. Wound up getting just Aftershock 4 by itself, which is a bummer. I think I've failed like 5 out of 6 attempts on this account at Aftershock Equilibrium. But oh well, I got the P6 Aftershock 1, so that's good to finally have in the main hand Drygor. Alright, I'm going to throw Equilibrium 4 on the offhand Drygor, and then I'm going to throw P6 Genocidal and Aftershock 4 on the Augmented Staff of Sliske. This is probably not what I'm going to have on the FSOA. I'll probably go for Aftershock 4 Equilibrium 2 for realsies when I get the actual FSOA, but this will do for now. Like, this doesn't have to be permanent perk setup for the tier 95 setup. And there's 117 Slayer killing the Magister, and what does 117 unlock? Ooh, Imperial Guard. I feel like I'm going to stick with Gorillas, because those guards are just so spooky, and even though they probably have a higher drop rate of the Vital Sparks, Gorillas just seem like a lot less threatening. Well, that's the kind of chat messages I like to see. A PB by 1.8 seconds and 40 Vital Sparks in 1 drop. Excellent. Oh, hello there, a soul fragment. That's the pet at Magister. Done already. Holy cow, that's lucky. Ah! And this is actually a huge relief to get this pet out of the way, because that means I don't have to grind out keys past the 2,000 Vital Sparks to get this stupid pet for IFB. Ooh, 165 kills. I forget the drop rate, but that's definitely way under drop rate. And a nice, interesting addition to the pet tab. Soul Fragment, Magister pet done. Let's just take a look at the phylacteries real quick. So 14 phylacteries, and I'm at like 700 Vital Sparks, so not even halfway done through the Vital Spark grind, but sweet! That's a good pet to get out of the way at a low KC. I completely forgot until now that when you fill up the chest and let the Vital Sparks drop on the ground, it has a chance to double the 3 into 6. That would have been nice to know 800 Vital Sparks ago. And there is 118 Slayer, which unlocks absolutely nothing! Cool! 2 more to go. So my power just went out and I was doing Soul Devourers, Gorillas, and I'm not sure if my Hardcore survived that. So let's just log in and see if I am alive or dead. I think I was in combat with one. I'm alive! I didn't even sign. Cool, like I knew I was like in combat with one when the power went out, but it was just one, and my auto attacks must have killed it so that I could do the auto log off. See, this is why I'm doing Gorillas and not the Imperial Ox, because like, if I die, or I mean if I disconnect while fighting a Gorilla, I'm a lot more likely to survive than if I was killing like an Imperial Soul Devourer. So yeah, better safe than sorry with these kinds of things.
You did it! I'm so proud of you! I like being your wife to all these people.
So anyway, rule of thumb, you don't go back to doing spooky things the same night that a power outage happens. You do things that, if you disconnect, no big deal. So I'm gonna go do Herblore or something. Alright, I need some bird's nests, and I don't want to go back to Arch Glacier until I get my Limitless Sigil. So let's go ahead and collect a ton of wood and hardwood for a ton of bird's nests. Collect. There we go. That's gonna be enough bird's nests to finish off all the toad flax into Zardom and Bruise for me for sure. There we go, it's a year and 15 weeks worth of kingdom. So I'm about 75% through this Vital Spark grind, like almost 1,500 Vital Sparks so far, 16,468 Corrupted Creatures, 11,536 Soul Devourers, and I have yet to get a Khopesh drop. Khopeshes are 1 in 8,000 on task, and I've gotten like 5 Corrupted Gems, which are 1 in 5,000, and 0 Khopeshes. So like even if I have enough pieces of scripture to create a main hand Khopesh, I'm not gonna be able to make one. Even though I probably wouldn't want to make one because main hand is for the Scourge. Like if anything, I just want a tier 92 offhand. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I'm probably gonna end up no Khopesh after a Vital Spark grind for Limitless Sigil. One of the many forgotten benefits of the Vital Spark grind, scavenging components for third age components. You don't really get those much on a Ironman, so it's always nice to see them from scavenging. I also got some Avernic components. No Illichankan components though, of course, because why would I get those? Oh, there it is. There's a Khopesh of the Caridian drop. Finally, I was just complaining about that. Take a look at the collection log, I guess. 1 Khopesh of the Caridian, 6 Corrupted Gems, 1,691 Vital Sparks, 421 Keys to the Crossing. Wow, that took a lot longer than I would have expected to get a Khopesh drop. Oh cool, that means I don't have to worry about not having one after finishing the Vital Spark grind in case I want a main hand Khopesh for some reason. Cool. And like 2 tasks later, I get another Khopesh. Like, you gotta be kidding me, the concentration of these rare drops. Okay, so I got a second one. Cool, useless. As long as I'm complaining about drops and then getting them, I'd like the Gloves of Passage, because eventually when I claim the pet, I want to get that broadcast for completing the drop log. And 119 Slayer, just 1 more level to go, and I should be done with the Vital Spark grind well before then. I just have like 70 more to go, so yeah, sweet. Oh, that just happened. I got 120 magic, which is a milestone, I guess. Do I have any other 120s? Oh yeah, 120 HP, of course. Cool, I could get some sparkly blue particles on a cape. Ugh, finally, this last Vital Spark just did not want to drop. Like I was over 100 kills dry of any Vital Spark drops at the Magister, which normally is supposed to drop like 40 or 20 at a time. Anyway, got an extra one for it dropping to the ground, and that's 2,001 Vital Sparks. Just throw that one back in the bank as a placeholder, I guess. Combine into a very important click here, Limitless ability, the middle create option. Not the last one, not the first one, because that would waste dozens of hours of grinding. There we go. Read Limitless Ability Codex. Whew, okay, that is out of the way. That was a long grind. Like, let's take a look at the final kill counts. This is one of the big grinds you just gotta do to get something on the Ironman. 22,476 Corrupted Creatures, 16,333 Soul Devourers, and over 500 Magister kills. I know, I just got done killing the rest of my keys. 520 Magister kills for 42 phylacteries, the pet, and no Gloves of Passage, so I'm not going to get that broadcast when I unlock the pet, which is unfortunate, but let's see how many scraps of scripture I get out of the 42 phylacteries. Okay, 25 scraps to finish it off. I think I got like 3 25s, so that was 1, 2, I can't see. Yeah, 2, 3 25 scraps, which is nice. What does that average out to? A little bit over 10 scraps per phylactery. I don't know if that's good in terms of like average rate, but how many do you need for? That's right, you need 100 scraps of scripture like per blessing or whatever, and then you need 3 blessings for each main hand and offhand, so 125 scraps until I have enough for both Khopeshes, but that's kind of pointless with Lang Swords being a thing. So yeah, I at least have 1 tier 92 main hand or offhand banked. So I'm still not 100% sure which one I want to go with. Pretty sure the offhand. Just because the Abyssal Scourge is something that's going to come at some point. Oh yeah, and here's the chest from the dungeon, 44 mil cash. 1 soul talisman? I guess I didn't really kill the ones that dropped soul talismans for the grind. But yeah, this is loot from Limitless Sigil. 113 mil worth in the chest. I might as well bank it all now, just because I'm not really going to come back here. The plan going forward is to do some Lania Chaos Lair and do stuff like Lost Grove creatures for that crystal for prayer, and just all the Slayer tasks that are useful. And most importantly, doing Carapac hard mode kills when I get a Nodon Dragonkin task. That's the big thing upcoming with the Slayer grind. And here comes 119 Herblore, which means I'm 119 Herblore, Slayer, and farming. Wouldn't it be neat if I got all 3 120s at the same time? That'd be cool. Anyway, that's Adrenaline Renewal Potion Improved Recipe +2, so I can actually make those things at the best recipe. So that's going to be probably something I'll want to look into doing. Oh, and the plan to finish off 120 Herblore definitely involves making as much Extreme Prayer Potions as possible, because I want to have just so many of those stocked up for Blessed Flask, because I'll need so many doses for Insane Final Boss grinding. I've got a ton of prayer potions all ready to go. Just the Wyvern Bones are the constant inhibitor on making extreme prayers. I'm fresh out at the moment, but with the Slayer grind, that I'll be doing as many Living Wyvern tasks as I can, and staying the full hour for Penance Aura to get as many of those Wyvern Bones as possible. And here we are with the first Nodon Dragonkin Slayer assignment. Time to start the hard mode Carapac grind with 180 kills on Slayer tasks. These Slayer tasks are gonna last forever, but that means I should only need like 3 or 4 assignments to complete the Fractious Staff of Armadillo. So yeah, let's start this grind. It's gonna take like a month and a half. And here we are at the first kill of hard mode Carapac. Super easy with Animate Dead and Crypt Bloom. It's just you don't die, and that's exactly what you want to go for on a hardcore doing PvM. Just make it so easy, it's hard to die. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is such a troll drop. It's a Greater Concentrated Blastability Codex on kill number 2 of hard mode Carapac, when I was over 900 normal mode kills dry on this stupid thing. Alright, cool. Oh man, you gotta be joking me. A scripture of Jast, like 3 kills after the concentrated blast. Man, I'm getting the normal mode drops when I go to hard mode. Come on, I just need staff pieces. And that is where I'm gonna call this episode. We have officially started the grind for the Fractious Staff of Armadillo, one of the most quintessential items for group PvM and bossing in general nowadays. I'm getting comfortable 7-minute kills, camping Crypt Bloom the whole kill, and even phase 4 is doing little to no damage through it. I did all of my hard mode kills on Pub Stomp with ranged, so I way overestimated the damage take on phase 4. It's honestly kind of relieving that it's probably going to be a nice and chill multi-dozen hour grind for this thing. Or who knows, maybe I'll straight up spoon all 3 pieces and would be done in a week. You never know with the staff pieces from Carapac. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time for the FSOA grind.